Season on. All right, crushing my head, butt's down, I can't build my frame. Okay, this sucks. A good shoulder adjustment hurts. Okay, when people are more worried about squeezing your head than they are about actually submitting you with anything else, because then maybe they don't know, maybe they're just trying to hold on, maybe they're trying to ride out the match or the fight or whatever it is. Okay, or maybe they're just thinking of what's next. That's fine. But I got to be able to, if I can't move my head, it's hard for me to move my body. Right? The body goes where the head goes. So I want to create a little bit of space. I'm going to grab that shoulder with my hand in his hip, all right, because I can't even get my elbow down. And I'm just going to rotate my wrist away. Okay, rotate that shoulder away so I can start turning my head. Okay, and that'll make it easier for me to start turning my body if I want to create space, if you're flexible enough for a jailbreak, whatever it is. Okay, it also puts a little bit more pressure on him so I can start digging that elbow into the hip, right, and start using my knee to create space. So it's just something a little bit simple. Grabbing that shoulder, turning that shoulder away. The lower I can get, right about where that bicep connects, it's a nice little handle. I can start digging in there. All right, now I got some room to work. Cool? Questions about that? Just a little detail. You don't necessarily have to do it. Okay, if you prefer to just have that long lever to start working into the hip, that's fine. But if they got a good shoulder adjustment and you haven't been able to get that forearm in yet, just create a little bit of space. Okay? We also want to use it for the next escape we're going to do. I'm going to trap this arm next to my head. Okay? I'm going to do exactly what I told you guys not to do before. Swing my arm up over his body. Okay, so I'm pulling that shoulder down and dropping his head. Cool? So, I have to keep this elbow down. If that arm's weak, he's going to start setting up his head and arm choke, start passing, mounting, and finish me off. So I'm going to turn that, start turning my hip towards him. Making space, I want him to make him think that I'm trying to re-guard him. Okay, so he starts walking towards my head. All right, as soon as I feel like he's far enough towards my head, I'm going to drop my foot, walk my hips the other way, and bridge to take him the other way. All right? One time. Drop the shoulder. Turn him with it. I want to keep this arm trapped under my head, out of the way. All right? The more he drives into my face, the easier it makes the sweep. To take him over. Okay? We're going north-south. I've got the handles, and I bridge him over. Cool?
Can I see it one more time?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorites when guys get too aggressive. Okay, but it requires I have this arm under my head. If I don't have that, he's got a post on that side. So I'm trying to figure out where does the table not have any legs. Break the neck. Again, figuratively, not physically. Make that space so I can turn my head. Start shrimping in. If I can get the elbow in the hips, great. If I can't, it's not required. That's fine, but I want to start getting him moving. So I'm going to shrimp out. I'm starting to try and re-guard. He walks towards my head. Okay? The more he walks, the easier it's going to be. And I bridge up and over my shoulder. Cool? Questions? Give it a shot. 1, 2, 3.